This is our third video of chapter number 3, Force and Pressure of Standard 8. In the last part, we learned contact and non-contact forces. Let's continue next topic, balance and unbalanced force. In the name, meaning is there. Balance means equal, unbalance means not equal. Look at here. Take a cardboard box. Tie thick strings to its side and keep it on a smooth table as shown in the figure. Take the strings on both the sides of the table. Tie weighing pans to the two ends. Keep equal masses in both the pans. Means suppose here 1 kg. Here also 1 kg. The box does not move on the table. Equal masses means equal force applied. Means balance force. Equal gravitational force acts on both the pans. Means from this side gravitational force will try to pull this side. Here also same time the gravitational force will try to pull this pan this side. So equal masses are kept, but equal masses are kept in both the pans, means 1 kg, 1 kg. Therefore, equal force will act on this box but in a opposite direction. Means this pan will try to pull this box here. This pan will try to pull this box here. Same time both forces are acting on this box but equal force in opposite direction. So, net force on this box become 0, and that is why the box does not move on the table. And suppose now if more force or more mass is kept in this pan, means here I made suppose 2 kg, here 1 kg as it is. Let's clear this. Here suppose here 1 kg. Here I made it 2 kg. Then tell me where that box will move. Yes, the box will start to move this side. When unequal forces are applied to the box on the two sides, then unbalanced force acts on this box and resulting in the imparting motion of this box. Children, you will understand more from this video about the balance and unbalanced force.
Balanced and unbalanced forces. So let's start. Kids, we learned that anything moves if some force is applied to it. Nothing moves unless some force is applied to it in one direction. Any movement is always caused by some unbalanced force. Or only an unbalanced force can cause a movement. Let's see what are balanced and unbalanced forces. Forces always happen in pairs. It never happens that there is any single force acting on the thing or person. Let's learn it with examples. If a boy is standing, there are two forces acting on him. The floor is pushing the boy upwards, and the gravity is pulling the boy downwards. And both the forces are equal. That is, they are balanced. So, that is why the boy is in the standing position. So in case of balanced forces, equal and opposite forces are acting in opposite directions. In case of balanced forces, there will be no movement at all. If there is an object and two persons are pushing it from opposite sides, the object will stay still or will not move. If the force acting on both the sides is the same, that is, balanced forces are acting on it. So the object will move only if one of the persons applies more force than the other. That is, there is an imbalance in the forces. So movement is caused only if unbalanced forces are there. Here is another example. In case of tug of war, if the force applied by persons on both sides is the same or equal, the rope will not move. The rope will move only when the force is applied more by one side of the team than the other. That means unbalanced forces are there. If there is a ball at rest, it means balanced forces acting on it. Then the ball will stay at rest until some external force acts on it to shake the balance of forces acting on it. If someone kicks the ball, the force of the kick is more than the forces already acting on the ball. That is, gravity is pulling the ball. Ground is pushing the ball. That is, both the forces were equal and opposite. That is, balanced forces were acting on the ball. But when someone kicked it, a larger force acted on the ball. And there created an imbalance in the forces that moves the ball. Now the force of kick gradually decreases and the ball slows down. When the force of the kick becomes equal to the other forces acting on the ball, again, balanced forces are there acting on the ball and the ball stops. So kids, any movement is caused by unbalanced forces. When one out of the various forces acting on an object is more than others, only then the object moves. Here is an example of a seesaw. It will stay balanced if the weight of both children is the same, or the same force is applied at both ends. A heavier person sits at any side. It will incline the seesaw towards the ground. That is, unbalanced forces now applied to the seesaw, so the seesaw moved. So kids, balanced forces are equal in size, cause no movement, and acts in opposite direction. Unbalanced forces are not equal in size, always cause movement, and can be in the same or opposite direction. Example, people pushing a stalled car is an example of unbalanced forces acting in the same direction. Two people pulling an object in opposite directions is an example of unbalanced forces in opposite directions.
The last videos like tug of war, seesaws. Okay, see some rules. If several forces are applied on an object in the same direction, a force equal to their addition acts on that object. Suppose one box is pulling, suppose here one person and one more person. Both they are pulling the box this side and applying force. So pulling the box this side. That time force equal to their addition. Here addition of the force are acting on this box, means a force equal to their addition acts on this object. So both forces we can add and it will act on this box, so it will be more easy to pull this box. Now second one, if two forces are applied on one object in direction opposite to each other, suppose again one box, one person here standing and that person is trying to pull this box this side towards himself, and one person is standing here. This person also trying to pull the box but in opposite direction. So what will happen? The force equal to their difference act on this object. Suppose this man is strong, then he will pull little this side, or if he is strong then he will pull this side, but forces difference will act on this box. It will not add. So when it will be more easy, when both the persons will stand at one side and will pull this box. Means if several forces are applied on an object in the same direction, a force equal to their addition, and if two forces are applied on one object in direction opposite, in opposite direction to each other, a force equal to their difference acts on the object. A force is expressed in magnitude and direction. Force is a vector quantity. See, force is a vector quantity. Why? Because it is actually depends upon in which direction you apply the force. Means same time you will consider magnitude also and direction also. Magnitude means quantity or size, like 1 kg, 2 kg. Okay, and in the SI unit of force is Newton. So force, why it is called vector quantity? Because same time we will consider magnitude and direction. Okay, we learn today balance and unbalanced forces. Means this is all about the balance and unbalanced forces.